Thanks for still staying with us. Now let's head straight into the final lap of the show, and that is the Star Corner. And I have a guest in the studio here with me. His name is Ojomo John Olumide. He's a recording artist and a music producer. Hi, Olumide. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Good to see you today, Joe Blaze.
Thank you very much.
That's your stage name, Joe Blaze?
Yeah, that's it. That's my stage name.
Okay, so let's get to know Mr. John.
Okay, yeah, so my name is Ojomo Olumide, also known as Joe Blaze. I'm a recording artist, a performing artist, and a music producer. Yeah, and I'm from Ondo State.
Good. So how long have you been in the industry?
Yeah, I would say I've been making music professionally since 2014. I've recorded quite a number of songs since then.
Quite a number. Can you give us a figure or something? How many songs have you done?
Okay, I would say I've recorded about 18 songs thereabouts.
Are they on any of the streaming platforms?
Yeah, Heart of Stone, which is currently the song I'm promoting, is on all streaming platforms.
All right, let me ask you this question. What led you into music production and artistry?
Music generally has always been something I'm deeply passionate about, you understand, and I do not always see myself doing any other thing aside music. And I had to go ahead to get knowledge, the rudiments of music, and learn how to play musical instruments, which also propelled me into music production eventually.
Just a moment, I want to pause you there. Yeah. Where did you go to get the knowledge? On the streets? Or you went to school?
I mean, I started off like every or most musician. I started off as a church boy. It's almost like a cliche though, but that's the narrative. So I started off in the choir, and and the church where I grew up had this music school, which I was privileged to attend. That's where I learned to play the saxophone, and afterwards I learned the bass guitar and the keyboard.
All right. Yeah. You were saying something, and I want to come in there. You said you are so comfortable doing music and you don't feel like doing any other thing, if I got you wrong. But my question is, if you're not doing music currently, are you saying you just fold your hands like this?
Definitely. I studied mass communication.
Looking at the skies.
I'm a graduate of mass communication. So, but my point actually is, I don't think there's any other thing I'm deeply passionate about as much as I am with music, you understand? But of course, I studied mass communication, and if it happens that music wasn't in the radar, I probably would be in journalism or working in the media firm also. So, yeah.
So what gives you the inspiration behind your music production or your songs?
As cliche as this might sound, but believe you me, my inspiration comes from God, because I do tell people music is spiritual. You understand? It's one thing that transcends the physical. You understand? And there is no better way to get inspiration other than communing with the spiritual, which is God. You understand? So my inspiration comes from God. You understand? And of course, I like to tell a story with my music. You understand? So whatever it is, whether it is my personal experience or experiences of others or what I've seen from a distance, I try to make a music out of it, so also get inspiration from that and also from sounds.
So what kind of music do you do?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I like to call my type of sound Afro-contemporary, and reason being that it's not far from the regular Afro beats that we all know, but I also, being a music producer, it gives me room to experiment. So I like to play around with other genres and infuse it into the regular Afro beats that we all are familiar with. So I call it Afro contemporary.
All right. So now you have a fan, or you have fans out there who feed on your songs, right? What are their reactions like for most of the songs? Okay, you said you've not off-air. You said you've not released 18 tracks that you have.
Yes.
But you have one released.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the reaction of your fans out there for that particular one you've released?
I would say they're
Be honest, what are they saying about it?
I would say, as a matter of fact, if you listen to the song, it's a little bit controversial. and I wasn't expecting, especially ladies, to accept it that much, but quite the contrary, they actually like it, you understand, and the reaction and the comment has been overwhelming. It's been nice.
So you're saying that the females are more attracted to that song than
everybody is actually.
What's the title of it?
Heart of Stone.
Heart of Stone. It's almost similar to the Waje song titled what's it again?
I think I know the song you're talking about.
Stone Heart or something.
I can't remember
the word. But what inspired that nomenclature?
Okay, so as I said, I was trying to create a narrative. You understand?
Okay.
I was at the point where I didn't really have time for the lovey-dovey thing. You understand? I was just solely focused on the hustle, trying to get my career to the next level and all that. So I wasn't really
tilting to any of those
understand
parts.
the romance story, the fairy tale. So the song is somewhat, and I can call it an anti-fairy tale, anti-romance type of song. You understand? So that was the space where I was at that point when I did the song. You understand? So
right. So you've not shot a video for it, right?
No, not
so
yet.
What's your plan towards that song? What are you envisaging right now?
Okay, so the plan is also to keep pushing it to a much larger audience, and of course eventually make a music video for it.
What streaming platforms or distribution platforms are you exploring or making use of?
Okay, it's actually on all streaming platforms. All streaming platforms, yes.
Do you have any role model in the industry?
I won't really use the word role model, but of course I have quite number of people that I look up to, you understand, and I would say over time the musicians that have inspired me and have influenced my type of sound are the likes of Michael Jackson and Wasiu Ayinde Marshall and Burna Boy.
All right. When preparing for, I know you're itching for a question.
No, go ahead.
When preparing for the video, do you think, who are you thinking of, having in the video?
You mean the director? Or
this particular video, this particular song that you've released that you've not done a video. Are you sorry? I just can. Which director I would like to work with? Yes, director, artist. Do you have any known artists?
Okay.
You want to feature in it?
Okay.
Just to blow it.
Okay. If I'm going to do a remix for this song, I mean, I would love to work with because of his controversies towards the same type of message, and talking about this Chocolate City guy.
Jesse Jacks?
No, not Jesse Jacks. This new signee. I seem to have forgotten his name.
Is it MI?
No, not MI.
Ice Prince?
No. Black Bones, yeah, Black Bones. Yeah, Black Bones. I mean, he's also not the lovey-dovey type of person. I think he would fit into that narrative for the song. He would do a good job. And of course, as regards the video director, I would love to work with TJ Mori. I mean, I respect him for his creativity. He's always top-notch, bringing his A game in every of his jobs.
Okay, I have something. You are an artist, right?
Yes.
So let's see a little of your freestyle.
Okay.
Do a freestyle for us.
Okay.
Are we putting you on the spot?
No, I'm cool.
Okay.
So, I go hard, oh. I don't go ever lose God, no. I'm pumped up and supercharged, though. I don't pay attention to the naysayers. All of them hypocrites, Pharisees, Sadducees. Now they see it, now my music now playing overseas. Mama, I made it, I'm popular. Now they're hearing my song in diaspora. Only mo carry shoulder, mo gang pao. That life if you pao, she mo wa just send pao, oh yeah. She bomb more tell more real. Now I got them screaming, now real. I don't learn my lessons. Now the life will teach you things when you know for learn for school. And if they second guess me, I don't really care because I got nothing to prove. Yeah.
That's quite impressive. What do you have to say to that?
I like that. I love the flow. I love the reading. I love the energy. Everything is on point.
And your voice is on point.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So what in the next couple of, let's say, a year or two, what do you think of your brand? That's one. Then two, I would want to ask you, are you signed to any record label at the moment?
Yes, currently, yes, I'm signed to Record City.
Okay.
Record City,
yes. And in the next 2 years, I see myself, my brand, as being a household name, and my music reaching all the nooks and crannies of the world, and people recognizing, appreciating my arts globally.
Is the record label making, what are those plans, 1 or 2 plans they are making now that you feel within the next 1 year or 2 years you could be able to achieve that?
Of course, everything is in the works. I mean, my team and I, we are putting it together, working tirelessly to ensure that this works. So, of course, everyone is putting in their efforts.
So you're pleased, you're very pleased, you're confident to be with that brand?
I believe so, yes.
So what's your advice out there for those who might want to be in your sphere? I mean, do music or do production. What are your plans? Your advice, I beg your pardon. What are your advice for them?
Okay, I would say for everyone that wants to go into music or that is already in music already, just be consistent. Try to work on yourself. Do not stop at any point. Always find, as my father used to say, follow knowledge like a shooting star. So keep learning, keep growing, keep building yourself, and make sure that whatever it is you do, bring in your best into it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ojomo.
John, please.
Olumide.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. But before we let you go, you're going to play a game for us.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not hard, so you don't need to be scared. Okay. The game is, I'm going to give you a word, and you will extract 5 other words from the particular word I'm giving you now. Are we ready?
All right, that's true.
Okay. So the word is friend. You have 10 seconds.
Friend. Yeah. End.
Good.
Then.
No.
Nerd.
Okay.
Red.
10 seconds
Yeah,
is over.
It's over. And he got, I think he got just 2.
Yeah,
but that was quite,
able to say something.
yeah, that was quite impressive. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
All right, so that's it. That's the much we have for you on. That's much we have for you on the segment of Star Corner. We hope you really enjoyed our guests for today, and we look forward to meeting with you again next week, Monday, for yet all the interesting aspect of the show. We'll be going on a break now, and then when we come back, we'll wrap up the show. Please stay with us.